welcome to Works of Heart.
Hi, welcome to Works of Heart.
Hi, I'm Brenda Mills, CEO of Family Service and Guidance Center. Welcome to Works of Heart.
Hello, everybody. I'm Pam Evans, Director of Marketing and Development here at Family Service and Guidance Center. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited to have you all tuning in. While we would much prefer to be in person, COVID-19 has other ideas. But you know what? COVID-19 cannot keep us down. So, whether you are sitting on your couch in your PJs and fluffy slippers, or if you're dressed up for the occasion, cannot tell you how excited we are to have you here with us. Now, I'm looking around the room. We have a handful of amazing, might I add, volunteers, but we want to know if anybody's out there watching this live stream. So, hey, if you are, please put a comment in. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, let us know you're out there. Give us a comment, give us a thumbs up, a heart, whatever your heart desires. We are thrilled to have you with us. Before I go any further, want to thank the Kings of Swing Jazz Quintet for our pre- and post-event entertainment. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Really appreciate having you here. Woo! 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 Now, I want to tell you just a little bit about Family Service and Guidance Center. For those of you who might not be familiar about what we do and how we help kids and families in our Topeka and Northeast Kansas communities. So back in 1904, the organization was formed in response to a really bad flood in North Topeka. Over the decades, our programs and services have changed, but always with a dedication to serving the Topeka community. These days, we are one of 26 community mental health centers in the state, the only one that specializes in treating kids. We treat the wee ones up to the age of 18. Kids who are struggling with mental health issues and behavioral issues, maybe anxiety, depression, ADHD, behavioral issues, those types of things. Kids who just need a little help, a little more support. Last year, we served approximately 12,500 kids in Northeast Kansas, mostly in Topeka, for a variety of different challenges that they face day to day and live with day to day. You might know one of them or more. Could be your neighbor, could be a family member, a teammate on a ball team, or someone in your daughter or granddaughter's dance class. Unfortunately, mental health issues are very prevalent, very common. 1 in 5 kids every year are challenged by something with mental health issues or behavior. The good thing is, though, it's very treatable. And the earlier we get them the help and teach them the skills that they need and develop skills, the better off, the happier and healthier they will be growing up. As you can imagine, 12,500 kids being served through direct services and outreach and education. It takes a lot of people to make that happen. We have about 250 staff members who get up every day, walk in the doors of Family Service and Guidance Center, all with the biggest heart and wish to help kids of all ages. It is my honor to work with each and every one of them. I won't be able to cover all of the programs and services because we would be here for a long time, and we're not going to keep you all night. But I did want to touch on just a few. We provide crisis services. Unfortunately, there are kids every day who are thinking about taking their own lives or harming themselves. Crisis services are available from FSGC 24/7, 365 days a year. We have a therapeutic preschool. I mentioned the wee ones. We have an on-site therapeutic preschool. Outpatient therapy for individuals, for the kids, and the families alike. parent education's a big part of the puzzle too. And the anxiety treatment program. It's only one of two in the state. Very specialized program that helps a lot of kids get over a lot of fears, conquering those. So I could go on and on about the programs and services, but let me really stress one thing tonight. Tonight is about helping kids and families right here in Topeka in Northeast Kansas. COVID-19, mentioned that earlier, we did have to suspend a couple of big programs, and we took, as you can imagine, a very big financial hit. So tonight, your generosity is going to directly benefit the kids and families we serve. So I could talk forever. And those of you who know me and have heard me talk about FSGC know that I can talk forever, but I will not. I'm going to stop talking now, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to this evening's MC. Want to welcome Miss Tricia Brower.
Woo! Thank you, Pam, for that warm introduction. Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, once again, my name is Tricia Brower, and I have the honor of being your MC this evening. Now, to kick things off, we're going to draw for a $250 Visa gift card for everyone who registered for tonight's event by 5 p.m. last night. So at this time, may I please have the envelope with the winner's name? Oh my goodness! Hi, everyone! It's Happy Bear! Let's give a big round of applause for Happy Bear. Hi, Happy Bear. Thank you for joining us tonight. Now, those of you who are at home who do not know who Happy Bear is one of the most popular individuals at Family Service and Guidance Center. She visits over 7,000 kids in the Shawnee County area every year, teaching about good touch, bad touch, and mixed up touch. So let's give a huge round of applause, show some love in the chat right below there for all the work that Happy Bear does. Woo! Okay, so at this time, I now am going to open the magic envelope. Can I get a fake drum roll? And our winner of tonight is Laura Seidlinger. Laura Seidlinger, thank you for registering for tonight's event early, and we appreciate you, and someone from staff will be in touch on how to collect your winning gift certificate. Now, we are here tonight to celebrate those we serve at Family Service and Guidance Center. And we are here to talk about how we make an impact and what it means to be changing lives. And in order to say it best, I would like to, at this time, share a very special success story of Melissa and Trace. You will hear from them firsthand how Family Service and Guidance Center helped change their lives.
We noticed that there were some issues that we were having difficulty dealing with. When he was first born, I noticed a significant difference between him and his brother. Again, I just thought it was just differences between the two kids. As he got older, I started looking at the behaviors of other kids and the milestones that they were reaching socially, not educationally, but socially, and realized that my son was struggling in certain areas. And then when he started preschool, the teachers started noticing, and they were bringing it to my attention. And as the years went on, or the time went on throughout the year, there were some significant behaviors. We would dump over a desk, we would clear the teacher's desk, we would knock over a bookcase. When it starts, you're at a loss as a parent looking at your child, knowing they're lost, knowing that you're reaching out to them and trying to help them, but you can't. I needed help, desperately needed help. I felt like a failure as a mom, that I didn't know how to fix my child. I've tried everything, and I would read books, but I wasn't able to fix him. You don't want to admit that you have, a fault or a failure, and you want to know what's best for your child, but I was worn out. I was exhausted. I had tried everything. We'd gone to some counselors where I honestly felt like they were punching a time clock. They were coming in and out, and I had heard so much about Family Service and Guidance Center being a whole treatment aspect, not just putting a Band-Aid on it and checking in and out. The reinforcement, the positive, we're here for you, the support's still there. I know what I like is seeing Trace's face and his excitement when, like, Josh is showing up or when we have an appointment or something, to see his reaction about looking forward to treatment. You know, he doesn't view it as treatment. He views it as, you know, companionship and friendship, and, you know, this is a person who's a part of his life. Family Service and Guidance Center has given me the ability to understand him better, to know him better, to know how his brain thinks, and know what do I need to say at this moment to reach him so that life isn't exhausting and miserable. It actually is fun.
What got me here today is almost all family service. Some of it's me, and my mom.
I don't feel alone. I really feel like I have a great support structure. I don't feel like I just have people who work at a facility, because you do build a rapport with these people. They know you, they understand you, they know what you're going through, they have the experience, they have the empathy. That's the greatest service they can provide to me as a mom.
Thank you to Melissa and Trace for sharing your story with us. And in the spirit of thank yous, I'd like to share some with you right now. First, a huge thank you to all of our sponsors this evening at all of our levels, and you were able to see their logos during our pre-event recording tonight. And I would like to take a few moments to give a shout out to some of our corporate sponsors. Thank you to our Children's Advocate sponsors. At this level, we would like to recognize Hoyt Truck Center and Stormont Vale Health. Let's give them a huge round of applause and show some love in the chat below. We would also like to thank our Children's Champion sponsors. Coming in at this level, we have Advisors Excel, Cox Communications, Evergy, Fidelity Banks, the Prairie Band Potawatomi Nation, Security Benefit, and Trainer HL. Once again, let's give those sponsors a huge round of applause and show them some love in the chat below. And there are so many other individuals to whom we give thanks. First, to the many professional artists, craftspeople, businesses, and community leaders who donated items to make tonight's auction possible. We thank you. To the Board of Directors, the Foundation Board of Directors, and to the small army of volunteers who helped make tonight completely possible, let's show them a huge thank you. And lastly, but not least, let's say hello and also a huge thank you to our 12 featured artists. Without your time and talent, we would not have these amazing pieces of art, which we are going to feature in just a little bit. And so even though the pandemic prevented us from getting together, we were able to do something incredibly special for all of our featured artists. This is so cool. Last Saturday, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 7 p.m., their work was highlighted at the Evergy Plaza in downtown Topeka. We got to see all of their art displayed throughout the entire day. You'll get to know the artists a little later, and we'll be able to show you how terrific the pieces are. Now, a couple of housekeeping items. Because we can't be in the room together, which is a total bummer, we're going to be doing everything from our favorite devices. So grab your iPad, grab your phone, grab your spouses or significant others. It doesn't matter. Have fun bidding. And if you haven't already registered, down below you're going to see a number to which you can text FSGC Art. As soon as you text that, you will get a link with instructions on how to register. It only takes a few seconds to get signed up, and that will allow you to participate in our auction. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the chat below. And also, there are some more detailed instructions that our volunteers have posted on how you can register and bid. Also, information about item pickup and when bidding closes, which FYI is at 8:30 this evening. And so, like we said before, We are here to celebrate our 12 featured artists of works of art. Each year, dozens of community leaders, art lovers, and corporate supporters come together for this great event. Their reasons for giving are as varied as they are. Let's meet a few of them and hear their why of why they support FSGC and works of art and why it's important for them, their organizations, and for our entire communities.
As CEO of Stormontville Health, I've come to realize the important place that Family Service and Guidance Center plays in our medical community. I also practiced family medicine for 20 years, and I know how important behavioral health issues are for young people as they're growing up and maturing. I encourage everyone to support Family Service and Guidance Center.
I knew that there was stigma around mental illness, and that bothered me. And I thought, I'm finally in a position where I felt like I could make a difference, and I decided that this was an area that we really needed to step up and do something.
Family Service and Guidance Center is so very integral to the community as it works with children and their families in regards to mental health and emotional health. It really is very helpful to not only provide those services, but set the foundation for children as they grow into healthy adults.
So I had a doctor that saved my life. He was a psychiatrist in town, in Topeka, and he said, would you judge somebody if they were diabetic and they took insulin right in front of you? And from that moment on, I stopped being ashamed, and I started to see it for what it was, that it is an illness. It is something that needs to be treated.
As a longtime Family Service and Guidance Center employee, and now as a Stormontville Foundation's Executive Director, I know how important it is for us to collaborate with our patients that are their clients. I also know how important it is for us to work together to make sure that our children are healthier and happier.
Anything we can do to help our kids to be as successful as possible. And wow, if you weren't here, I'd hate to imagine what it might be like.
Wow, we are so blessed to have so many supporters, both corporate and individuals, who have huge hearts for kids and families who just need a little extra support and treatment. Without them, the kids, so many kids, would not be able to get the help that they need. So now is a very special part of tonight's program. It is our Fund the Future portion of the event. We have a goal this evening of raising at least $7,500. Now, $7,500, if I didn't think that I would seriously injure myself, I would promise to do a cartwheel after this is over, but I seriously think I would injure myself. But in all seriousness, this makes a huge difference in the lives of kids. You know, when I think about Fund the Future donations, you know, when you hear the word donations, you think money, dollar signs. It's really not about the dollar signs. It's about what that money can do to help one child at a time. And that could be someone you love, next door neighbor, as you know, it's so common. So we're going to start off now with our first level of giving for the Fund the Future. It is the $1,000 giving level. $1,000 provides 7 weeks of anxiety treatment for kids who may be petrified of storms. Maybe they have social anxiety that keeps them from going to a friend's house or a birthday party. And the anxiety treatment program helps kids conquer their fears of things like going to the dentist, going to the doctor, so many different things that it can rob them of their childhood. Tonight, I know we have some folks who have pledged. I don't know if they have hit the donate button yet on their phones, but I know Alex and Sydney Oral, Dan and Lori Rowe, and Laurel Vogt, and Dr. John Franco Pizzino, Dr. Vogt, they all are giving at this $1,000 level. Thank you for getting us kicked off on such a high note. Woo! Moving to the next level, it's the $500 giving level. $500 provides a week of treatment for a child in FSGC's therapeutic preschool program. Mentioned that program earlier. It teaches emotional and social skills that are critical for the kids' success in life and school as they're growing up. I'm happy to say that 80% of the kids, the preschool kids who successfully complete their treatment plan in the preschool, go on to be successful in kindergarten with no further intervention. Talk about life-changing for moms and dads who worried that their phone was going to ring in the preschool, getting another call that their child was having troubles behaving that day. Life-changing. So $500 provides a week of treatment. And we have Brad and Cindy Owen who have pledged their support at this level, as well as Bruce and Tammy Aiken. Thank you so much. Okay, 250. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the thermometer. Holy cow! We are sitting at $3,520. Thank you for, okay, whoo! Okay, whoo! Okay, I'm getting hot here. I'm going to move to the $250 level. It provides 1 month of the Real World Parenting Series presentation to parents and caregivers who might just need some practical tips and advice on raising kids. And Lord knows, kids don't come with instruction books, and especially in this day and age. Holy cow. We offer this free monthly presentation on a variety of different topics, including screen time and social media, bullying, helping your child deal with loss, dealing with anxiety. And every year, we do also talk about how to talk to your child about the very difficult topic of suicide. So $250 provides a presentation for this very worthwhile effort. And I know we have at least 2 folks that have pledged at this level. We've got Phil and Lindsay Roberts, as well as Janine and Doug Wells. Awesome. Very good. $5,325 we are already at. Holy cow. Thank you. Okay. could just do cartwheels. Our next level is $50. Now, no matter what the dollar amount, no amount is too big or too small. $50 makes a huge difference. Here's the one example that we have for you for the wee ones, the little ones. You got to meet Happy Bear very briefly. $50 provides activity books to 150 excited kiddos who just got a visit from Happy Bear in their classroom. The activity book goes home with them, serves as a reminder of Happy Bear's message of personal safety and health, and parents oftentimes use this as a jumping off point to have further discussions about good touch, bad touch, and mixed up touch. So I know we have lots of $50 donations coming in, so many to mention. I'm sorry I can't thank you by name, but thank you all so, so much. So those are the specific dollar amounts that we have. However, if there's a dollar amount, a different one that you have in mind, you can click on the other button, the other donation, and enter in your preferred dollar amount. This evening, I just ask if you know someone who has been helped by Family Service and Guidance Center. Like I say, whether it's a family member, a friend, if you're a teacher, if you're a counselor, it makes a huge difference. Please consider making a gift. The gifts given tonight will help us reach even more kids that we know are struggling. Every dollar definitely makes a difference. So I'm going to now turn it, oh my gosh, sorry, I just saw the dollar amount. We are getting so close already. $6,155. Thank you, Michael Cross. I see your name up there. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay. Trish, you better take over because I'm out of control.
Thank you, Pam. How incredible is it to see that thermometer going up? And I know that Pam said that if you reach the goal of $7,500 that she would consider doing cartwheels, but she was afraid she would get hurt. I'll help her, okay? Just figure out a way to get to 70. We'll figure it out, okay? We'll make sure that that gets viewed at some point, but it'll happen, all right? And we're so close. Click on the $100, click on the $50. What is that, like one trip to a fancy coffee place? Skip it next week, give here tonight. And in the spirit of moving on, as we raise funds, we know that this isn't just about raising dollars, that it is also about changing lives. And no one understands that better than the professionals who work with those day in and day out at Family Service and Guidance Center. These staff members treat, work, and help children every single day. Let's meet a few of those dedicated professionals and hear what your generosity will do.
The Works of Heart event gives kids a chance to sort of get some of that praise and recognition for their talents and all the things that they can do that they don't always get from other areas of their life, and just sort of a chance to kind of stand up and show themselves for everyone.
Through the Works of Heart event, we get so much that comes into our program. Being nonprofit, we absolutely rely on that, and being able to change kids' lives in those hardest situations when they're suicidal or homicidal, and bring a light to them and keep them out of the hospital is really what we do, and without the donations, we really can't do that.
I would say that the reason it's important that people support this event, or my program specifically, is we are able to provide services and opportunity for kids who, for whatever reasons, right, wrong, or indifferent, can't get here through the more traditional means.
Through Works of Heart, it gives us a chance to continue doing the work that we do for kids here at the agency and in the community. It allows us to keep all of our services going and just reaching kids at school and home and everywhere.
We have a unique opportunity to help people. They allow us into their lives, they allow us into their families, and give us opportunity to connect with them when things are at their worst and try to help them get to a place where things are better.
Your impact makes a difference. Your donation changes lives. It's not just giving us a little bit of financial gain here and there. It's absolutely changing lives of kids to make them more successful and giving them a chance when in other words they really don't have a chance.
I would say that they should support Works of Heart event and they should support Family Service and Guidance Center because we provide so much for this community and chance that we help kids to achieve their goals. We help families to be happy together and to kind of make some of those life transitions a little bit easier.
A few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to spend some time with the individuals at Family Service and Guidance Center, and it was an incredible experience. So many things that I saw truly touched my heart. From seeing little kids run up to staff members and say hello, or hearing about the individuals who have worked there for 10, 20, 30 plus years. That really says something about the dedication and the size of the hearts of the individuals who really bring all the love and caring to Family Service and Guidance Center. Now, here we are to our favorite part of the evening, the part where we get to talk about our 12 featured artists. We're going to meet them in a few moments, but before we do, I have a little incentive for you to bid on. Now, for every piece of children's artwork that reaches a bid of over $500, the artist will receive a very special gift bag delivered by Jamie Hornbaker of State Farm Insurance in Topeka. And this gift bag, the artist will receive a $35 gift card to Sports Center and a $40 gift card to the Pennant. So, if you needed a little incentive to bid, if you reach over $500, that artist is going to get something that's going to make them feel uber special. So, grab your favorite device, your phone, your iPad, your computer, your significant other, and let's have some fun bidding. Featured item number 1 is this fabulous piece of art. It comes to us from 2 artists. It was created by 5-year-old Abigail and 6-year-old Gabe, along with their friends at Therapeutic Preschool. They used everyday items like toys, cars, cookie cutters, potato mashers, and sponges to create this block print of impressionist work. Abigail is a little girl with a very bubbly personality, and her favorite thing about art is that she can get messy. I have to say that I agree with her on that one. She spends a lot of time with her mother and sister watching TV, and someday she would like to be a hairstylist. Gabe, our other artist, loves to ride his scooter and play with his dogs. He also likes to help his ECIP friends make good decisions. Way to go, Gabe, and let's show Gabe and Abigail some love in the chat right there, yes. And when Gabe gets older, he wants to be Flash or Spider-Man. Special thanks to professional artist Jancy Pettit for helping to facilitate this fun project and making it come to life. Again, to bid on this piece, visit auction item number 1. Auction item number 2 comes to us from 13-year-old artist Nakia. Rainbows were the inspiration for this dramatic swirl painting. The viewer cannot help to be energized by the bright colors and the swirling shapes. Nakia, a sweet girl who also has a twin sister, and according to her, they get along most of the time, which sounds about right with anyone with a twin sibling. Nakia was inspired by her mother, who works in healthcare. Nakia aspires to be a cardiologist someday, and again, this is auction item number 2, and special thank you again to Nakia. Let's give her some love in the chat below. Woo! Moving on. Our next piece is featured art piece number 3, and it is titled Life in the City. It is created by Harper, who is 10 years old. Harper used corrugated cardboard and lots of color to create a vast and dynamic cityscape, but he said this piece is really about Mother Nature. Harper is a really thoughtful young guy, and he's worried that city dwellers pollute too much. He said nature is at risk of disappearing. He wants us all to work better to take care of our planet. Harper enjoys video games and is active in Cub Scouts. He said that if he could go anywhere in the world, it would be Legoland. And if you would like to bid on this item, it is number 3. And a huge announcement to make, this item has already reached over a $500 bid. Woo! And we'll be getting the Family Fun Pack from Jamie Hornbaker, State Farm Insurance. Let's give a round of applause to our artist and Jamie Hornbaker for the Fun Pack. After that excitement, moving on to item number 4. Featured art piece was created by 18-year-old Gabrielle. Gabby was very deliberate in creating her piece and choosing her colors carefully. It's an expressional use of bright primary colors and gives the viewer a sense of what a wonderful person she is. Gabby recently graduated from Topeka High School and is starting Capital City High School's Next Step program. That is so incredibly exciting. Congratulations, Gabby. She loves listening to music, including 90s hip hop and rap. Her favorite thing to do is to spend time with her family, especially taking care of her little brother. To bid on Gabby's piece, it is item number 4. Moving on. Featured artist number 5 comes to us from Samaya. Samaya is 10 years old, and this piece is titled Sunflowers. She puts her own interesting spin on the traditional sunflower by adding a fun splatter of bright pink to it. Sunflowers are a favorite in her family, and so they are very special to her. Samaya says, art makes me happy. She also enjoys creating with Legos and visiting her family farm. Samaya is very proud of the fact that she is good at math, and she is also very excited because she just found her forever family. What an exciting piece of information, and let's show her some love in the chat below. And also, to add more good news, Samaya's piece also is going to be receiving one of the family fun packs from Jamie Hornbaker, State Farm Insurance of Topeka. Woohoo! Again, this is item number 5. Featured item number 6 comes to us from 10-year-old Landon. Rubber, cement, and pieces come together in this vibrant piece titled Islands. As he worked, Landon decided that each area he painted was an island. Art makes him feel important and serves as a positive release for when he is angry or frustrated. He is a very creative young guy and also likes to build with Legos and make origami. One day, he wants to be a video game designer and an artist. Landon likes to read, build things, and spend time with his 2 cats and 2 dogs. Landon's colorful creation is item number 6, and make sure to bid on this before it closes at 8:30 this evening. Now, item number 7 comes to us from featured artist Maddox, who is 13. It is titled A Whispering Mountain. Now, you may think that this looks a little bit like another famous artist, because Maddox got his inspiration from Van Gogh's Starry Night. He said that the feel of Van Gogh's famous work just matched how he felt. Along with his art, Maddox likes to be hands-on and build things. He's also interested in learning computer coding because, he said, you can create a whole new computer world with just a few lines of code. Maddox hopes to visit the Eiffel Tower in Paris and Big Ben in London. If the feel of Maddox's piece also matches how you feel, please make sure to bid on item number 7. Now moving on. Featured artist number 8 comes to us from 17-year-old Ashley. Ashley's inspiration comes from her uncle's farm in Alabama. There are woods, a pond, a river on his land, and occasionally a deer will emerge from the woods to say hello. That is so incredibly sweet. The simplicity and serenity of nature are very present in this piece. Ashley is a high school senior and hopes to go to school to become a veterinarian. She likes to read fantasy novels, ride bikes, and play with her younger nephew. She has a nurturing side and likes to be there when her younger family members need someone to talk to. Make sure to place your bids on auction item number 8, and a huge thank you to Ashley. Auction item number 9. This comes from Carly, and she is 7 years old. Carly is very proud of this rug that she painted that is complete with actual yarn fringe. This piece is reminiscent of Native American artwork with a joyful pop of color. Carly has been dancing for 4 years and hopes to become a dance instructor someday. She wants to visit Florida so she can go to the beach where it is sunny and warm. When she's with her friends, Carly likes to tell stories, especially stories about princesses. So if you've got a wall in your home or office crying for a splash of color, bid on item number 9. And that brings us to our last featured artist's piece. This comes to us from 2 artists, Summer, who is 11, and Rashad, who is 9. Alongside their friends in the youth development program, Summer and Rashad created this amazing piece. These are pour-painted, individualized puzzle pieces. The colorful result is a brilliant piece of work. Each piece is unique as the child who painted it. Summer loves to paint because she can look at a blank canvas, imagine a fun and positive world, and that makes her feel optimistic. She wants to be a veterinarian when she was older. Rashad said that he had a great time working on this group project. He's a big fan of video games, especially Fortnite. Rashad wants to visit the beach someday so that he can swim and maybe catch a shark. Good luck. He hopes to be an artist because he can create things and make a lot of money. We want to extend a special thanks to professional artist Janet Zobel for facilitating this activity with our youth development program kids. They had an amazing time. This dynamic one piece will be the highlight of any room. And also, I'm very excited to announce that bidding on this piece has also now reached over $500, and so the 2 artists will be receiving one of the family packs from Jamie Hornbaker's State Farm Insurance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Looking at all the pieces of art, I cannot tell you how cool it has been not only to see the pieces themselves, but to hear the stories about the artists behind them. When I learned that some of the artists were 7 and 9 and 18 years old and everywhere in between, I was completely blown away. These pieces are truly beautiful, truly magical, and would highlight any room in your home or office. And again, bidding is open until 8:30, so make sure you get those bids in. Now, in addition to our featured artists, we also have other amazing auction items for you to bid on. Now, I really wish we were in the room and we were raising those bid paddles and hooping and hollering and having so much fun. But instead, grab that favorite device, click bid now. It couldn't be any easier. You don't even have to get up. It's fine. Just do it from wherever you're at because we want to help raise money here tonight. So a few more items before I go. One is to create your own getaway. Now, if you're like me, getting out of your house right now sounds very appealing. This package comes with a $1,000 gift card to Hotels.com and a $250 Visa gift card that you could use for airfare, gas, snacks, whatever you would like to. The great thing is that even with the $100 or $1,000 gift card, you don't have to use it all in one stay. Break it up into small mini trips or take one major family vacation. Our next item is going to be a lucky bidder will get a 30-minute flight on a World War II vintage T-6 Warbird trainer plane. What an awesome opportunity to not only get to see Topeka from above, but to also learn about some great history. Another item that we have is that a winning bidder will get to walk away with a rental of Topeka's historic Dillon House. This is an event venue, so if you have a delayed graduation, birthday party, retirement party, or heck, you just want to get out of the house and go down there by yourself, that's okay too. This item is also available for you to bid on until 8:30 this evening. We also have a fabulous Kansas City getaway package. Just an hour down the road, and you will be able to enjoy a 2-night stay at Spring Hill Suites by Marriott. It also comes with gift cards to 2 of Kansas City's amazing restaurants, Stroud's and Q39 Barbecue, 2 of my absolute favorites. You will also get admission to Wonder Wonder, which is located in Oak Park Mall, and it also comes with a $150 gift card to cover any of those extra expenses. And finally, the last one that I'm going to talk about before I go, but there are so many others that you need to check out, make sure that you're doing so, is that there's an overnight cabin rental for up to 16 people at White Memorial Camp near Council Grove, Kansas. You can enjoy hiking, fishing, zip lining, relaxing, whatever you would like to do for up to 16 of your guests. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, there are so many other items for you to bid on, including other pieces of art, gift cards, and all the items will be available for you to bid, including those of our featured artists tonight, until 8:30. Remember, we are here to raise money, so bid generously and bid often. And now, before I go, I would like to welcome back Ms. Pam Evans for some final thank yous.
Thank you so much, Tricia. Well, now, just a couple of minutes ago, okay, maybe 30 seconds ago, I saw, $6,565. We are less than $500 away from our Fund the Future goal. All right, I know we can do it. We have some, Mom said that, Mom donated, sorry, that's my mom. We cannot thank you enough. You know, as I mentioned earlier, if you, okay, I cracked myself up there. If you don't get an auction item, so many generous people in the community, this is a really great way to help kids because, you know, as cliche as it sounds, the sooner that they can get the help and as they become more and more successful, they'll become more confident. And when they grow up, when they are adults in our community, we'll all be better off because of it. As Trish mentioned, the auction items will still be up for bid until 8:30. So, you know, after we close things out here, we will still have, the Kings of Swing will be back for some post-event music. So you can leave that on, be entertained, stay close to your phone or favorite device, as Tricia says, and keep on bidding. You're going to help so many kids who struggle. And it's not just the serious, scary things that you hear on the media and see in the movies and on TV when you hear the term mental illness. You know, a lot of our kids, they're just like our kids, like your kids, like our grandkids. They just need a little extra help. And that's what we do each and every day. I am so proud to work with 249 other amazing people. This evening, I just want to say, on behalf of all those staff members, and most importantly, our kids and families, thank you so much for joining us. I think I am out of words, and that doesn't happen often. So I'm going to invite Tricia Brower back on to close us out tonight.
Thank you, Pam. And I have a few final thank yous as well. Thank you to all of the kids and teens who submitted a piece of art for consideration for tonight. There were over 100 submissions. Can we give a round of applause for everyone? Show some love in the chat below as well. Without all of you, Works of Heart would not be the premier art event in Topeka. So we thank you for your time, talent, and imagination. Let's give it up for them one more time. Thank you to all of our sponsors who not only help keep the lights on, but for all you do for our amazing kiddos and their families. Thank you to all of you at home. Without you, our first virtual event would not have been a major success. And we have a final video of a few folks who would like to leave you with the final message.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
On behalf of all of us at Family Service and Guidance Center, thank you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your amazing generosity. Without you, the services that are provided that change lives every day would not be possible. I'm going to leave you with the Kings of Swing, who are going to entertain you for the next 30 minutes. And until we see you next year, thank you, thank you, thank you, and good night.
Bye.